What's going on, guys? CardMechanic here, and today I'm going to be teaching you a super easy self-working card trick. Let's get into it. Alright, now check this out. I'll start by giving the deck a nice and thorough shuffle. And then we'll have a spectator select a card. Let's just say this card is selected. And take a look and remember that card. And once we have that card, we'll put it on the side for now. Give the deck a few more cuts. And then we're going to cut the deck approximately halfway. Now we're going to take this card, remember this card, we're going to take it, put it where we cut the deck, and close it back up. So now at this point the card is lost, somewhere exactly, close to the center of the deck, and no one has any idea exactly where it is. So now here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to deal out the deck and split it into 4 piles. Now we're going to go through each pile and you're going to tell me if you see your card. So we'll go through this pile. No. Go through this pile. No. Go through this pile. No. Go through this pile. And your card should be in there. Now I'm going to split this pile into 4 piles as well. And now this pile is an extra card, so we'll just get rid of that pile. And we're down to 3 piles. Now we're going to get rid of the top 2 cards, the bottom and top card of each pile. And as we can see, we're down to 3 cards. Now I'll take these cards, put them in a pile, and just like that, we'll see as we get rid of the top and bottom card, the last card remaining is your 10 of spades. Now I like to start off by giving the deck to the spectator and allowing them to give the deck a nice thorough shuffle. So we'll just say that was good. And I like to allow them to pick their own card by themselves. So they can pick it either facing down or they can pick it while looking at the cards. This just pretty much allows them more freedom in, so they feel terrible when they're fooled later on. So in this case I picked the Ace of Diamonds. Now for the purposes of this trick and the tutorial, I'm going to do the trick with the card face up. Of course, don't do it with the card face up in the actual performance. That's going to be terrible. So once the spectator has picked the card, the deck is nicely shuffled, what you're going to do as a performer is you're going to cut the deck as close to the center as possible. Because you want to place this card in the 25th, 26th, 27th, or 28th position. So as close to the center as possible, you want to cut the deck, and we're going to place this card back. And of course, don't do it face up, you're going to do it face down obviously. Just for tutorial purposes, again, I'm doing it face up. And let me tell you why you want it in one of these positions. Because as we split the cards into their 4 piles, there's going to be the card from the 25th position here, 26th position here, 27th position here, and 28th position here. And they're all going to be in a certain location in each one of these piles. So that's why you want to cut the deck approximately halfway. And it will require a little bit of practice, but maybe 5-6 cuts in, you should be able to get as close to the center as possible. Now as I deal these cards into 4 piles, the spectator would have probably gotten bored. So one thing I could recommend if you want, is that you let the spectator deal the cards into 4 piles. And now once this is done, you're going to ask the spectator, while showing them each pile, is your card in this pile? So you ask them, is your card in this pile? They're going to say no. They're going to say no to this one also. We already saw the card in this pile. So as soon as they say yes to this pile, we're going to take this pile. And then again, we're going to, deal into 4 piles. And as you can see, the spectator's card ends up as the middle card in the 3rd pile. And now we tell the spectator there's an extra card on this pile, so let's just get rid of it. And we're down to these 3 piles. And what I like to do is I like to let the spectator pick up each pile, of course one at a time, and ask them to get rid of the top and bottom card. So top and bottom card, got rid of it, and got rid of it. And at this point we're left with just 3 cards, the middle one being the spectator's card. And now we're going to pick up these cards as if the order does not matter. So I just like to pick up these cards very casually and, you know, throw them on together and then give them like a nice whirl or something, and then give it to the spectator and tell them to repeat the same thing. Get rid of the top and bottom card. They get rid of the top and bottom card. There's just 1 card remaining in their hand that's face down. They take a look, and bada bing bada boom, there is the ace of diamonds. So that pretty much wraps up this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and as always, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to check out my social media links down in the description below, and I'll see you in my next video. Welcome to the end screen. If you liked the video, make sure to hit that like button, leave a comment down below, and subscribe, because subscribing is good. Thanks for watching.